Welcome, everybody. It's your boy, the Versace Stoner. We're here on this fine Thursday night. A little bit cold, but what are you going to do? It's New England. 1 minute it's 100 degrees. Next day, it is like 60 and balmy. But the reason we're talking is not the weather, but about a wrestler, MJF. And let me just tell you, it's not a known secret. MJF is one of the greatest heels in the game of wrestling. If you are a fan of Limitless, or have you been a fan of Limitless, you've fought any of Limitless, you've watched any of Limitless, you've seen the MJF days, he was gold then. He's evolved even better now. Even more. The fact that the title hasn't been put on him, I'm really surprised. But he also has been doing other things, like building heat and building storyline, not just chasing a title. He probably could have easily, in my opinion, been the first AEW champion and carried it. Yeah, Jericho was great because he was a name, but MJF could have carried it and been the new blood. He is the young blood of this industry. He's, like I said, again, the greatest heel. Now, some people say The Miz is good. The Miz is great too. I'm not knocking The Miz. I never will. But it's a different kind of heat that The Miz brings than MJF. Now, last night, if you started the whole saga, you heard that, MJF walked away from the Fan Fest experience, didn't, meet the fans. Nothing too crazy, though. That's happened before. It happened here, even in my state. But he does. He kills all the time. He just does. There's nothing that MJF can't do. And I mean that. I really think he is probably one of the greatest wrestlers today. And all, you can add up WWE, AEW, New Japan, Ring of Honor, put them all together. Nobody is such a complete package that MJF is. But, so he didn't show up to that Fan Fest, and he left. And then you heard rumors he left, and then, it's wrestling. So, things happen. A lot of it is scripted. What's scripted, what's unscripted, we don't really know in wrestling. The best thing, after the internet age of wrestling, I feel a lot of kayfabe is just gone, out the window. But, wrestling companies find innovative ways to blur these lines, and that's what they did here with this. I'm not sure if it's 100% work. I don't know. He was swearing on, national TV that, but that's not something that we haven't seen or heard before either. He had a very underwhelming match at Dawn. And with that was like a squash. He got beat down. And it almost looked like he was being punished for his actions. And, this is like, what Vince did to Brett by stripping the title. This is how we're going to do it. You're going to, do what I want you to do. You're just going to, look stupid. Kind of feel to it. That's at least what it gave me. And then he came out last night, and he broke kayfabe for a little bit. Came out with his real name. And dropped probably the best promo that I've seen since, I don't know, Randy Savage and, Top of the Cream. Honestly, I mean, it was one of the best performances that, if it wasn't even a performance, like I said, they blurred the lines greatly. I know most of it probably was scripted just because if someone was really ranting that much, I would think they would pull the plug on the TV, on the mic. They did at the end when the swearing, but there was other moments they could have pulled that. But that's neither here nor there. This is entertainment. We always know it was. We know what it is going into it. So I'm not going to play, is it real, is it fake? I don't really care. Any which way, it's a great, great storyline. So now you got a disgruntled MJF. But he's not like, the top babyface being disgruntled. And he's not like your typical heel being disgruntled going, wah, wah, wah. He knows he's the best. He knows that he could go anywhere. I mean, in my opinion, he could jump back to the indie scene right now, tour the United States, probably win every single local title that there is, and then go back to AEW and, win their world title too. He has that. He has that in him. And that might be the move. I don't think he should go to WWE. I don't think WWE has any room for MJF. I don't think he'll get the heat that he needs there, and I don't think he'll get what he deserves to. He'll be watered down, but on the indie scene, he can be even more ruthless than he is now. I mean, imagine him showing up in GCW. Imagine him showing up across the country at your favorite promotion, ripping apart your favorite local champion, and ripping apart all you local fans. It's uber heat. But any which way, I mean, MJF, I can't wait to see where this brings it. I will be honest, I was a little bummed when AEW lost Cody. I think Cody was an asset to them. I don't know if he was used necessarily the right way, but, it's kind of a hit to AEW, and I think this is a good storyline to kind of get, at least me, back into All Elite. But, yeah, if you haven't seen it, you can find it easily on YouTube. Just Google search MJF. Thank you, everybody, tuning in for this little short video, and hope you guys have a great Thursday. Versace Stoner out.